Well, Mary Diaz is an anthropologist, not a judge, to find me guilty. If it is unconstitutional and illegal, she must take me to court and be found by court to be illegal and constitutional, and must strengthen her weapons of research as an anthropologist. And don't do this. I don't think I've done anything illegal and unconstitutional, as she said.
She claims also on page 62, your allies in the police include apartheid-era police and agents, some of whom used state funds to order the assassination of Sindiso Makaka. Some CIS members have been implicated in the attempt to kill Thabiso Zulu, who Cele refused to protect. Others have been used at Cele's direction to try and track down Patricia Mashale. Cele is also known to have dangerous friends, including in the taxi mafia industry in KZN, which is the main home of hitmen. This is the environment in which I live and move around. So she says she's putting all this on record to Parliament and to the public, as I want Minister Cele held accountable for further endangering his life by his reported inflammatory utterances. This was to the Portfolio Committee. Just your comment.
Well, I don't know. It would have been nice if Portfolio had called me. But I don't remember call by Portfolio on this matter. I guess that would be the sixth. That would be the sixth administration Portfolio, because she talks of Jumat as a chair. May her soul rest in peace. So I don't. But it would have been nice, really, to come and explain, because I guess they would have called both of us. Mary and Cele, to how to endanger. She speaks of Thabiso and Mashale. I have no time to talk about Mashale.
You are in a WhatsApp group.
Yeah, I know all what she thinks. Yeah. I can speak about Thabiso. Thabiso is a close friend, or was a close friend of Makaka, Sindiso, the former ANC secretary youth that was murdered. The case is in Maritzburg, and somebody has just been sentenced there. So, on that case, I was taken to public protector, Advocate Mkhwebane, for refusing to protect Thabiso. Thabiso was a witness, so everybody knows that witnesses are protected by justice, not by South African Police Service. So I was found guilty by Mkhwebane, advocate, that I have refused to protect Thabiso. So I took that to review. It was reversed. It was reversed to say, but Minister of Police could not have been part of that. You should have taken Minister of Justice. Thabiso, we did speak to him that he must go to the witness protection program. He refused. He said he wants bodyguards that will take him around and all that kind of stuff. And Mary Diaz is so close, but Mary Diaz has never revealed that Thabiso was found guilty by the court of law for the abuse of a woman. But he protects him without reservation. When he has been found by the court of law of the sexual abuse, I don't know what kind of it, but that is there. So there is this double standards of Mary Diaz dealing with all of us. So for me, that would be the issue. To say I am in the taxi industry and all, there is, I think in the letter says, I'm a populist, a dangerous populist, that put inflammatory state and all. Really, I don't remember, and I don't have time to go to the public platform talking about Mary. You won't give me any votes. She won't. I can talk about Onomvalo and other people, so the public platform, but I can't talk about Mary really. To whip inflammatory statement and all that kind of. I just don't know. But if you follow all her writings, they're basically about Cele and Khumalo. Cele from Khumalo. So when it comes to the apartheid, police, she must show me who is not in the apartheid police. You must show me who is there. I heard the CIC, Honorable Malema, saying Tumkwanazi is a carrier police. Yes, he's an apartheid carrier police. He's not just a police. He's an apartheid carrier police. All those police were created, not necessarily crime issues, were created to make sure that black men don't survive. No doubt about that. So whether they were South African police, whether they were Venda, whether they were Putatswana, whether they were Siskai, whether they were KwaZulu police, and many of us were killed by KwaZulu police there. Whether it was Siabuswa, where Stole comes from, was a Kenelet, Siabuswa, Bantustan. So they were never created to create a safe space for South Africans, especially black South Africans. They will create space to close this. They were created to close the space that they don't breathe. By the way, deviating a little bit, I was looking at the crime stats. Crime stats were started in '96 to be announced in South Africa. There was no announcement of crime stats before then, and there were 27,000 murders. Only God knows how many were there before that. How many were there? They were not registered. Especially the death of black men in South Africa was never registered. So don't tell me about apartheid police as if they were gracious police. They were all apartheid in Bantustans. The only thing, they are human beings, they're dynamic. We have learned to work together thereafter. Wherever they come. And many of them, I must assure you, they are good police that have adapted in the new dispensation. But there are those that they have adapted and become criminals. There are those that they miss their old stations in the Bantustans and all that kind of thing. So Mary must not come to me and teach me about the Bantustan police. I know them better, what they did to me and to us, those apartheid police. Police. And I used to report to her, Mary, when I was abused, yes, and the professor, together with Professor Zulu, monitoring in university. I don't know what happened to him to find me in Kabi now. When I was chased by the police as an activist, I used to report to her that I was chased. So must not talk about apartheid police. We know better what apartheid police are.